Okay, today we're doing math page 77 and 78. Romans 1:16 says, "For I am not ashamed of the gospel, for it is the power of God for the salvation of everyone who believes." Today's going to be a very easy math page, and I'm going to get started right away here. So we're adding up, I'm looking at 1A right here. We're adding up our eights that we have here. 3 eighths, 2 eighths, 2 eighths. 3 plus 2 is 5, plus 2 more is 7. So we're going to write 7 eighths. Five plus two more would be 9 tenths. Four plus 3 ninths, 7 ninths. And 2 plus 6 would be 5 sixths. So in the rest of this, we're going to be adding up the different fractions, and they all have a common denominator, meaning the bottom number, the denominator, is the same. And it will be left the same for each one. For example, in E, the common denominator, all of them have 7 as a denominator. And so 7 will still be our denominator in the answer. And then you need to add your numerator of 1 plus 2 is 3, plus 3 more is 6. 6 over 7, 6 sevenths. When I was a kid, I could remember thinking, well, you add 7 plus 7 plus 7, and you'd have 21 as your denominator, and then you add up your numerators. And that's not the case. You get common denominators here, and you just keep that denominator in your answer. So as we look at F, our denominator is 15. Go ahead and keep that. And then we need to add 12 plus the 2, that's 14. And our answer is 14 over 15. 14 fifteenths. G, our denominator is 9. And so we need to add up our numerators of 2 plus 3, that's 5, plus 2 more is 7. And our answer is 7 ninths. And in H, we have a denominator of 11. Let's add up our top numbers. 3 plus 1 is 4, plus 6 is 10. 10 elevenths. Okay, I, same thing, but now we're going vertical rather than horizontal. Remember, vertical is when we go up and down. That's vertical lines right there. And horizontal lines are going across. So now in I, we're doing it vertical. And 16 is our denominator. We need to add up our numerators. 8 plus 3, that'd be 11. Plus 4 more would be 15. 15 over 16. 15 sixteenths. J, we have 15 as our denominator. And then add up our numerators. 2 plus 8 is 10, plus 3 more would be 13. 13 fifteenths. K, our denominator is 11. Let's go ahead and add up our numerators of 2 plus 8, that'd be 10. And we get 10 elevenths. L, we have 9 as our denominator. Go ahead and add your numerators. 1 plus 5 is 6, plus 1 more is 7. 7/9. In M, we have 18 as our denominator. 6 plus 6 is 12, plus 5 more would be 17. 17/18. I thought this was kind of cool. Look. 7/9, 7/9, 7/9. All of those are 7/9 in that little spot there. I'm going to have you do the rest on your own, and then I'm also going to have you get out page 79 and 80. 79 and 80, and do that one as well. That's the same thing, but they're subtracting. And I think you'll be able to do both very easily. So get out 79 and 80. You're going to do both. You're going to do both, 77 and 78, and then 79 and 80. I want you to work on both of those, 79 and 80 also. And to help you get these done, let's look at some more crazy laws. Look at this sign that says, touching wires causes instant death. $200 fine. Kind of funny that you'd have a fine for touching them when you'd be dead. In the state of Alabama, it's illegal to wear a fake mustache that causes laughter in church. In Massachusetts, it's illegal to wear a goatee without a license. A goatee is like when you have a mustache. And we'll say this is a person's mouth. And then you also have facial hair below the mouth. These are supposed to be teeth that I'm drawing there. Here's your nose and your eyes. A goatee is both. So I guess in Massachusetts, you have to have a license to be able to have a goatee. And in Virginia, it's illegal to tickle women. But we can tickle the men there, I guess. In France, it's illegal to kiss on the railways. Here's a railroad. Choo-choo! In Nevada, it's illegal to drive a camel on the highway. In Texas, it's illegal to shoot a buffalo from the second story of a hotel. It is illegal to wear mismatched socks in public on New Year's Eve in Vermont. So on New Year's Eve, your socks had better match. In Iowa, one-armed piano players must perform for free. So I guess they can't charge people if they only have one arm. That's the law. In Nebraska, if a child burps during church, his parent may be arrested. Excuse me. In Hawaii, twins cannot work for the same company. Do we have any twins? It's real small, but it says in New Orleans, it is illegal for a woman to drive unless her husband is in front of the car waving a flag. In Idaho, it is illegal to fish on a camel's back. In Devon, Connecticut, it is unlawful to walk backwards after sunset. I've got one more. It comes out of our country. In the country of Italy, in Venice, Italy, it is illegal to feed the pigeons. One thing that's cool about Italy, guys, rather than in Venice specifically, the city in Italy, rather than taking a car around, what you might do is you might get into one of these boats when you travel. What if that's how you got to school each day? You took a little boat to your school. Okay, go ahead and do the rest on your own. Make sure you do 77, 78, 79, and 80. Get as much done as you can. You guys will be able to do it. You're so smart.